I don't know what they call you. Listen. You listen. All right.
Okay, so welcome everyone to tonight's class. Appreciate you all for showing up. I know there's not as many tonight, but maybe that'll change later on in the week. We'll also be having our meeting tonight at 9 p.m. So we're going to be going over some rules tonight. Um, First off, here's one thing. Are you allowed to go to Army base without a CP or DCP?
No.
Okay, what is
Absolutely.
okay? So, what is one situation uh so um the only time we will be oh you're fine in control. So the only time we are to be going to the army base is as a group. That is all. That is it. Do not let me catch you up at the army base, and I don't have to catch you. Someone will send a body cam. Do not be up at the army base trying to say make it to pills. That will automatically get you dismissed. And another thing is, here's something I want to mention right now before I forget. Um, is if okay, so once you hit blue scrubs, this is also for you, Kingsley. Once y'all hit blue scrubs, y'all are able to go on vacation. But just keep in mind, while you are on vacation, the rules still apply just as much as if you were a civilian or in your scrubs. Do not be outside the HP or anywhere for that matter. Um, do not be shooting your guns at anyone. The rules do still apply. It doesn't matter if you're on vacation or not. You're to follow your rules exactly as you would if you was in your scrubs. Um, even if you're having fun with someone or what have you, don't bring your gun out to it. If you want to use your gun, go to NRP zone because yes, you're on vacation. Doesn't matter. Still goes along with the rules. So most definitely, just remember that if y'all going once y'all hit blue scrubs and if y'all go on vacation, be mindful to be just like you would be if you was in your scrubs, following every rule to the T. Because if not, you will have a consequence to face. Um, and so there's that. Also, so can anybody tell me? Let's see here, MD7. Can anybody tell me what MD7 is? Anybody?
Say that again.
Can anybody tell me what MD7 is?
MD7.
Yep. Yeah, MD7. You're fine, Chucky.
The day I don't answer, nobody wants to answer.
It's gang association.
Yes. What's the punishment for that?
Dismissal.
Correct. Now, it doesn't mean you can't hang out with one gang member, but when you've got a group of gang members, that's a big no. You're not to be hanging around a group of gang members. It doesn't matter if they say, it doesn't matter if they say, oh, but I want, I want to hang out with my friends too. That's when you say, well, you can go hang out with your friends, and I'll be here, and later on, if you want to hang out just us two, that's fine. Just be careful with it. Don't get yourself wrapped up in a situation that'll get you in trouble.
Sorry about the late response. I'm eating dinner.
No, you're
I
fine.
apologize.
You're fine. You're fine. Okay, so MD1. Anybody?
He just said it right.
Nope. MD1. I'll go ahead and say MD1 is refusal to provide medical assistance unless it's under certain situations. The only time you're to refuse medical assistance is if they have their gun out. Say for instance, if you're say for instance, if you are behind a desk, they have their guns out. You ask them nicely to put their guns away, and they refuse. Then you refuse to make it to pills. That is a rule that is not to be broken. You don't. You're fine. You're fine. You don't sell your medkits pills to anyone with their guns out. Another thing is,
Oh shoot!
what just happened?
No, I seen something. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. Somebody got banned. Yep.
No, not that. I didn't mean to click on the mic.
Oh, okay. But so refusal to provide medical assistance without a valid reason is. Can anybody tell me what the punishment for that is?
A writ?
Yep.
What are we talking about?
Yep. We're talking about MD1, refusal to provide medical assistance. That would be a reprimand.
Oh.
If it continues, it will be. Yeah. If it continues, it will be a dismissal. Because you get 3 reps, you're out automatically. So anybody tell me what MD2 is?
Firearm usage.
Yep. Doesn't matter if you're inside HP, if you can't shoot it. And, whether inside HP or outside. If you're pointing your gun at someone, yeah, it's a dismissal. Absolutely. Yeah, so if y'all have a gun, make sure that you are not pulling your gun out. I don't even want to see it out in the lobby. So make sure that y'all have y'all's guns put up at all times. The only time you're to have your gun out is if you're in NRP zones. That's the only time. Nowhere outside that zone are you to have your gun out. Now, I understand if you die in our NRP zone and you come back into one of the hospital rooms in the back hallway, as soon as you come to and you see yourself and you see your gun is out, put your gun up before you come out of that room, and so that way you're not running through the hallway with it. You're not to be doing that. So can anybody tell me what MD3 is?
Adherence to project
rules. That's a warning in the
Yeah. So if you're not following the project rules, then you're breaking MD3. You're to follow all project rules, whether it's performing CPR outside the HP, selling medkits or pills, going to the army base, or going out the front door. You're not to be doing any of that. So MD3, can anybody tell me what the I can't give it away. So that would be a rep.
From 1 warning to 1 rep.
Yep, absolutely. Depending on the situation, it'd be a 1 warning to a rep. So, can anybody tell me what MD4 is?
Use of official vehicles for personal activity.
Butterfly, let people get a chance.
See, you guys don't answer. Everybody wants to answer.
Oh, how have I not been friends with you already, Mo? That's crazy. But anyways, so most definitely. MD4 is what now again?
Personal vehicle.
Yep, you cannot use your personal vehicle.
Official vehicle.
Oh, yeah, you cannot use your official vehicles.
It's a warning.
Yeah.
It should be a rep.
Yes, it's most definitely. I don't think I won't rep you for it, because if it's in a certain situation, one thing, you're not to be using the medical vehicles for personal use. That will be a rep. I feel like I should change that to a rep because that's not So most definitely I'm about so
Can you please go to floor one?
so can anybody tell me what MD6 is?
Medical attention during dangerous situations, and it's a warning.
Yep.
Will give me medical attention in dangerous situations.
Yep. Now I feel like I need to. I'm gonna talk to the admin see if I can change the punishment on that. Yes, it is performing medical activities during dangerous situations. If I see you out there trying to put yourself in the middle of gunfire and trying to revive someone, that's why we have this macro right here. Actually, we got a couple of them. If you're out doing the CPRs, this is gonna be the one right here you'll use, and then also that one up there. Yeah, I know. Is what you're gonna use is this one right here. Due to this being, I gotta fix that. Due to this being a dangerous situation, I am prohibited to intervene in an active shootout. I need to wait for the scene to become safe. So yes. So most definitely, don't be putting yourselves in danger. Don't be putting yourselves in danger. Do not do that to yourselves. So that is MD6. And then we also went over MD7, which is gang association. Being affiliated with the gang members, even during mischievous, during criminal acts as well. It doesn't matter if you're not doing it. If they're doing the criminal acts around you, you're associated. So don't let that happen. Okay, so can anybody tell me what MD8 is?
Being disrespectful towards colleagues, and it's a rep. My bad. I'm not answering nothing else. I'm sorry.
Don't be sorry. I want y'all to answer. I mean, y'all having fun with it. I'm glad. So don't be sorry for answering. Yes, it is disrespectful conduct towards colleagues, civilians, or any other civilians. That's automatically a what?
It's a rep. It's a rep.
Rep, or it can be
dismissal.
Yep, dismissal depending on the faction's decision. MD9.
Failing to follow orders is a rep. Damn, my bad.
Don't be sorry.
Let me shut up.
No, you're good. Yes. And then it doesn't have to be even a white coat. If you got another scrub higher than you, and it's got to do with HP matters, and if you refuse to follow instruction, whether it's going into a certain spot where you're supposed to be at, fixing the desk, or whether it's or if they catch you going out the front door, or being disrespectful. If they tell you that's not right, you can't be doing that, and you want to be disrespectful about it, and say, well, and you want to give lip about it, being, for me, if you're being having disorderly, conduct, not disorderly conduct, if you are disobeying a command or a request, to me, that's a form of disrespect as well. And I'm going to hit you with an MD8 and MD9. So, most definitely, MD9 is automatically a rep. Don't let me catch you, or my DCPs catch you. So don't let me catch you. Just listen to what you're being told. Don't give no lip about it. We're telling you for your own good. We're trying to help you out, guys. I'm not saying y'all have done any of that. I'm just giving y'all. I mean, it's for everybody. Green all the way up to whatever. So what is MD10?
Use of personal vehicles
Yep.
for medical use.
Yep. Yeah, you definitely. Yeah. So, you're not to use your personal vehicles for any medical use whatsoever. That is a big no-no. I've actually been asked this before. They said, what if you're in your personal vehicle and you find an abandoned ambulance and you want to help get it back to the HP? That's fine. Mark it on a map. Go back to the HP, grab up the medic vehicle, and you can go back to it. I've been in that situation before where I've seen them. If I'm in my personal vehicle, then I will go back to the HP. Before I do, I'll mark it on a map where I'm at, and then from there I'll go back to the HP and I'll come back to that spot, and I will despawn that ambulance or medic vehicle properly. MD11. Can anybody tell me what MD11 is?
Proper role play.
Yeah, absolutely. So can anybody give me an example on that?
Like personnel coming up asking you for meds, and they trying to. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind.
Okay.
Somebody coming up with a gun trying to kidnap you. No, that's a bad example.
No, here's an example. Okay, say you got somebody coming in. I mean, okay, proper role play conduct. Say you got somebody coming in saying they got a gunshot wound or they're sick or they need help. You role play properly and respectfully and professionally to whatever it is. Thank you, Miss Kate. To whatever it is that they need help with. You role play back with them the proper way, and help them with whatever it is they need help with. That's what RP is all about. So yes. Yeah. So absolutely, that's what that would come down to. Whatever medical attention they need, if it's not medical, if it's not med kits or pills, if it's something else, that's where that falls into. If you refuse to do that, what is the punishment for that?
A rip.
Absolutely.
You're fired.
No, you ain't fired if you get a rep for that. I mean, if you get 3 reps, you're out. But, I'm not going to just throw 3 reps at you at one time. I'm not doing that. Now, if it's serious enough, you might get 2. But, I'm sure that y'all not going to be trying to get yourselves in that kind of trouble. And if I hope not anyway. So, okay, and then we done went over MD12. No, we haven't. MD12. Can anybody tell me that one?
Chain command.
So what?
Improper use of tasers and this of dismissal.
Yep.
My bad.
Yep. So, if a lot of y'all ask, say the EMT trainees out here VDMing and y'all want so bad to be able to take them out of vehicles, nope, not happening. That is not your place to do that. Now, if the police want to do that, that's their job. But using your tasers is for training purposes and medical purposes only. It's not, I know it says for self-defense. That self-defense would go for if you're on, okay, say, because for one thing, ain't nobody, there's to be nobody, no staff members whatsoever, from white to on up. Y'all are not to be going on CPR loans alone, no matter what. So say y'all get to a CPR patient. That the other scrub that is with you or white coat that is with you, they can use their taser with the proper macros as a security barrier to protect you and the patient. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. So they can use their taser as a security barrier to protect you and that patient while you are giving that CPR. And that is only at that time if you feel like it is needed. If not, then you don't have to use it. But make sure that if you are using your taser, you are using the correct macros. That's why we had the macro for training purposes and one for self-defense from escape from danger. So, most definitely. Okay, can anybody tell me what MD-13 is? It's also RP-16.
Criminal act against some, whatever it said.
Okay, so
Personnel, you got 90 minutes in jail.
yeah, so in any criminal acts against a medical personnel is that's what that is. And you best believe it's gonna be, if it doesn't matter if it's BDMing them or if it's shooting at them. You're not gonna like the punishment on that. If I get that from someone that's in HP and they're trying to injure another one of the staff members, we're not having that. We're a team anyways. There should be no acts against each other. So that would, yes, absolutely. So that's going to be criminal acts towards a state employee, medical employee. So, another thing is, who is allowed to go out the front door?
White coats.
Right. White coats only.
And you're right.
No scrubs whatsoever to be going out that front door. Another thing is another thing is, are we to be selling? Okay, so what areas are we not to be performing CPR?
Green zone.
What else?
Green zone, military base, and the turf ray zone. I mean, outside of HP.
Territories too.
Okay, yeah. So you're not to be performing CPR in the NRP zones, gang houses, none of the green zones outside of HP or the army base. It doesn't matter if they're gonna have calls all the time. If you see it looks like it's gonna be somewhere where you shouldn't, cancel that call out. You're not going to it. So anywhere near a gang house. Yeah, gang house. Yes, only officers, if it's safe. Yes, that's right. So, gang house, green zones, the army base, and outside of HP, whether it's front, back, side, doesn't matter. If it's right there around the edge of HP, outside of HP, you're not to be doing it. I know there's a lot of calls that get caught, and where you get called right there right here to the HP, cancel it out. You're not doing it. I cancel it out. I'm the chief, and I'm not going to do it. Now, I already know the rules. I know the rules. Trust me, people say, oh, you're the chief, you can do what you want to. No. I follow by the rules as much as I expect everyone else to. So, yes.
Alright, so lately it been a lot of PD been gunned down in front of HP.
If there is PD gunned down is outside of HP, white coats only are to be going out the front door to revive the PD. No one else.
No, I'm talking about far as the CPR runs, because last night I was taking some out on CPR runs, and it been a lot of PD in front of HP, and I went like, this is a tough one, I'll just do it.
You mean you can pick them up even if they down in front of HP?
Yes, but if you've got another scrub in the vehicle with you, then it's a no.
And what about a purple dress? Yes.
Yeah, I mean, as long as you are a lead in a coat or a dress, That's the only thing. But other than that, no. Also,
basically, Butterfly, your purple dress is a code.
yes. Another thing is, here's one for y'all. Are we to be picking up scrubs outside of HP?
No.
Absolutely not. Do not be. I know y'all. I know it doesn't feel right saying, "Oh, well, that's one of our own." That's okay. They'll come back in where they belong. We are not to be picking our own. I mean, we're not to be picking any scrubs up outside of HP. Nowhere. Now, so most definitely just keep that in mind. So yeah. What else is there that I could include in this? Because it ain't gonna be a whole lot longer. Because we've uncovered all from 1 through 13 of the MD rules. We've uncovered a lot of. We've already.
16.
Yeah. So we've already covered a lot of the project rules. Okay, here's the question for y'all. If someone comes to y'all outside, whether it comes out to you out the back of HP, and says, hey, give me a pill or give me a make it, I'll pay or whatever. What are you gonna tell them when they ask you or demand from you that you sell them a make it or pill out back of HP?
No, you have to go inside.
Correct. If they want a make it or pill, they're to go inside the lobby through the front. That's the only way they're going to get a make it or pill. Not outside HP. Nowhere. So absolutely on that. Now, don't get it confused. Yes, we go to CRT events and we can sell them whatever we have, all of what we have at the Army base or at the PD. That's a different situation. So, absolutely. So, let's see here. I can't think of anything else right now. Okay, has anybody got any questions about any of these rules? Nothing? Okay, well, I do appreciate everybody for showing up. If y'all will, I'm gonna go ahead and stop this now.